business, and that is item 7.37 in the consent agenda, the revision to stop-loss insurance. Okay, so,
So moved.
yes, thank you.
Second.
Thank you. So we have a motion to approve the agenda by Mr. Bryant and a second by Mr. Destin. All right, any questions on that? Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, any opposed? All right, so the agenda is approved. All right, so we go to section 3, which is recognitions. I'm going to turn it over to our superintendent for recognitions tonight.
Thank you, Madam Chair, School Board. First of all, I just want to say how exciting it is to see the entire place packed.
Yes.
And we have a number of recognitions tonight, and then we have some appointments. And I want to start with recognitions. And one of the things that you see, at least in front of me and in front of you, and in the center there is an A+. And we talk about being an A+ school district because it's about academics, the arts, and athletics. And when all three of those things come together, great things happen for our students. And tonight we're recognizing the arts. And we have with us a band director who's been in this field for about 35 years, 31 at Crestview High School. And that's Mr. Dunn. And he has been recognized with a prestigious award that I would venture to say not many band directors are able to get this distinction. And I'm proud that each of our band directors are here tonight. And I know that, sir, you are a role model for them, and you are a role model for those around this state and this nation. I have a few things to read on this, I'll call it a historic recognition. And tonight we are proud to recognize Mr. Jody Dunn, who is in his 35th year as a band director and his 31st year at his alma mater, Crestview High School. Mr. Dunn has been honored with a special award from the John Philip Sousa Foundation, part of the Band World Legion of Honor, which recognizes outstanding band directors who have built exceptional concert programs and made significant contributions to music education. And if you just stop there, which I'm not, but if you just stop there, you truly realize the gravity of what this recognition is all about. And then you'd also probably think to yourself, you have to have been doing this a while to receive this type of a distinction. Under his leadership, Crestview's bands have consistently earned superior ratings at district and state MPA events, as well as at major regional festivals. Mr. Dunn has also served as the Florida Band Masters Association in several leadership roles and has received numerous honors, including the Oliver Hobbs Award, the National Band Association Certificate of Merit, and 9 Otto J. Crosher Awards. That's a handful right there. I'm not familiar with all of those, but what I do understand is John Philip Sousa. Then you go to Mr. Dunn is widely respected across the state and nation, and he continues to inspire students through his dedication, mentorship, and love of music. We congratulate him on this well-deserved recognition and thank him for his remarkable impact on Crestview High School and Okaloosa County Schools. And I just want to say, Mr. Dunn, over the number of years and the conversations we've had and when advice is sought from me to you, you've always been there. And one of the things that you have always done, which I think is emblematic of this type of a recognition, is you do not only speak about Crestview High School. You talk about the band programs at each of the high schools, and you want to represent them well. You represent the middle schools, and you even talk about the elementaries and the importance of music education. So for that, I just could not be more proud to recognize you with this distinction. But before you come up, we might have some board members who also have some words for you.
Am I up? Well, I got appointed to this board last year, and I was visiting the schools trying to figure out how this district worked, and I met Mr. Dunn up in Crestview, and he immediately went to task on me about supporting and the monies and what needs to be done, and I mean, he was very passionate about it, and I was saved by a smoke alarm that went off. But he was right, and I believe the district is holding that up for you and getting the things that you need. But, the soup said something about the length you've been doing it, but it's not just the length. It's the level you kept at that length the whole time, a very high level for that long time. So kudos to you, sir.
Well, I've only been on this board for 1 year, and I had the opportunity to get a similar education from Mr. Dunn about the importance of supporting the arts. But I will tell you, I quickly found out the type of person that Mr. Dunn was when I was overhearing conversation. We were at a Crestview football game, and somebody asked, they were looking up at the stands, and they said, "Jody, how many kids you got?" And he goes, "Probably like 407. They went, "Good God." And he laughed. He goes, if there's room and you want to be, he said, I will find room. If you want to be in band, I don't care. We'll put you out. You play in the triangle. You're going to be a part of this program. And that is something that really stuck with me. The heart that he has for these kids, these students, the passion. He will make room for you. And not everybody has that. I thought that was a real remarkable testament to the good character of Mr. Dunn and how deeply lucky the Crestview program is, but also Okaloosa County School District at large. So this is without a doubt well-deserved. So appreciate you.
So being the representative for Crestview High School and knowing Mr. Dunn for a very long time, and I've been on the board for 9 years, but I had the privilege before I got on the board of knowing Mr. Dunn. And I will just echo what Mr. Chambers was saying about recognition. People that he's well known, not just in our part of the world, but across the United States. Case in point, I was in an antique store in Mississippi about 2 years ago, and me being the person that talks to anybody and everybody, was talking to a gentleman who was working at this antique store, and he was telling me he was doing this job because he was a retired musician, and that he had worked in the Mississippi schools in the band program. And I said, well, I'm from Okaloosa County, Florida, and we have an awesome band program there. And I said, do you know Jody Dunn? And he's like, not only do I know Jody Dunn, I went to school with him. And then another lady walks up who works at this antique store who is also a retired music teacher, and knowing Jody. And I took a selfie with him, sent it to Jody, and Jody was like, oh, yeah, So I was like at a family reunion, didn't even realize that. But I will say that Mr. Dunn does love the arts. And he not only does he love Crestview High School, he loves Okaloosa County as a whole. And that is a testament to our great band programs in our county. And, just to go to any sporting event that we have or any concert to hear our band programs is awesome. And, of course, I see several out there that I've known since they were little, and now they're actually assistant band directors or band directors. So that's pretty awesome that we're home-growing our talent here, too. So congratulations, Mr. Dunn. And I get asked all the time, how many more years you got? And Mr. Dunn will always say, when it's time, you'll know. So, and we're going to go fishing one day, too. So.
Well, I just want to say, Mr. Dunn, how much we appreciate you and all that you've done for Okaloosa County District Schools. And we've all, been in the limelight because of you and the things that you've done, and the fact that you're held in such high esteem, and all the folks that are here this evening is proof of all the good work that you've done. And I just want to thank you for what you've done for our students and what you've done for music. It is one of our great gifts, and thank you for all of that. We're very, very grateful.
And Mr. Dunn, as a fellow educator, I would like to actually share the words that you used. I love this quote that you said. You said, I use music to reach students where they are and take them further than they ever imagined possible. My goal is to create lifelong consumers of music and advocates for artistic pursuits in all aspects of life. I don't think any other words could express it better in what you have done and continue to do. So congratulations on this recognition.
Thank you, Board. And before we have Mr. Dunn come forward, Ms. Hayden, if you would come forward. And you too might have some words.
Yeah, I'll reiterate everybody what you just said. I was fortunate to be a member of the Big Red Machine. Jody did not teach me, but he's still teaching me now. So, but like everybody said, I think Jody puts students first, and then his colleagues are right there with him. Very fortunate that the tight-knit relationship family our musicians have in Crestview and Okaloosa County. But I'm very proud of him, and I get to go with him to celebrate in Chicago. So looking forward to doing this again in person when you actually receive the award. So proud of you.
And with that, Mr. Dunn, if you would come forward.
Yeah, that's right. Thank you, Mr. Chambers. This is a surprise and such an honor to be here. I do love Okaloosa County. This is my home. My family literally grew up here generations on my mom and dad's side. I don't know anything else. And it is by the grace of God that I got to be here as a student in Okaloosa County. And I got to be in the fine elementary music programs that we have with Keith Bledsoe and Greg Bledsoe and Patty Mitchell. And then in Joe Hooten's band at Richburg Junior High School. And in Dave Cadle's band at Crestview High School and Shirley Cadle's chorus at Crestview High School. These are giants in our world and in my life. My dearly departed parents, Mom was in the band. Lou Lindsay was her band director. My dad was in the Glee Club at Crestview High School. My sister, Dr. Dunn, was in the band at Crestview High School. She played saxophone and spun rifle. It is in our family, we sing and we play music, and I don't think it would have happened the way it has happened for me were it not for Okaloosa County supporting the arts as it always has. And yes, when I meet our new board members, I go right to it.
That's right.
Glad to meet you. Welcome to Crestview High School. We need a new band room. And it is my privilege to be the band director at Crestview High School. I was asked a while back when I decided I wanted to be a band director, and I know exactly when. I was in junior high school in Joe Hooten's band room. And not only did I decide then that I wanted to be like Mr. Hooten, I decided I want to be the band director at Crestview High School. And God has made it possible. No other way would it have happened. I see his hand in everything, and it is my privilege to work with those students and those parents and the faculty and my leadership and you all. And so if this award means anything, it means that I think we're doing something right. And as long as we maintain our focus on the students and how important it is to give them that well-rounded education so that we maintain the A+, the plus part, as has been your vision for so many years now, I think we'll keep doing it right. And as long as we keep looking for ways to invest in our students and the arts, the fine and performing arts, and providing the opportunity, the staff, the experts, and the facilities, we'll keep doing it right. And it is my privilege to represent this school district which has been so important to me and to my family. And so I thank you all very, very much for this. And I will say one more thing that you've heard this before, that we are all standing on the shoulders of giants. And that's never more the case here. Think about all the people who have come before us, not only in this school district and the leadership, but I think about our band family and the giants that have come before us and have allowed us to do what we do in Okaloosa County. And I think back to the ones that have gone before us and have passed on this tradition of excellence that we all now carry. And I wanted to say thank you to all of them, to my colleagues that are here tonight. It is our job to maintain this, and it is our privilege to maintain this. And I wanted to say a special thanks to my dear friend Dan Wooten, who shepherded me for many, many years through many, many fishing trips down the Aliqua. And I'm proud to join the Legion of Honor as a John Philip Sousa Laureate, standing beside my fellow John Philip Sousa Laureate, Dan Wooten. If I can be in his company, then that's some good company to be in, I can tell you that right now. So thank you all very much. I appreciate you.
Recess. Just go to it.
I heard about that door.
That's right. And this is for you. And this is for myself and the school board members, and we extend our warmest congratulations and highest esteem to you, Mr. Jody Dunn, for being inducted into the John Philip Sousa Foundation Legion of Honor. Congratulations. Come up here, Ms. Hayden. And anyone else from Crestview High School. Where's Ben?
Mr. Chamber.
Yes. Soon as then we'll go back. Let's see if Debbie can get it. Oh, no. Well, I'm trying to, they keep
She's
moving.
trying to find the pocket.
Okay. Perfect, right there. Gotcha. Okay, are they yelling?
Pretty big.
Take a couple so everybody just keeps smiling. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you. All right, we do have some other recognitions, but we have to go to a public hearing, board members, and take care of this business. If you'll scroll down to section 15 for our public hearing. And y'all just hold tight, we're gonna do this, and then we'll get back up to those recognitions. All right, we're starting with 15.1, public hearing for new school board policy 02-22, risk management claims settlement, presented by Mr. McGinnis. Is there anyone here tonight to speak to item 15.1? Seeing none, I need a motion, board members.
So moved.
Moved by Mr. Bryant, a second.
Second.
Second by Mr. Heinling. Any discussion? All in favor? Aye. Passes 5-0. On to 15.2, public hearing for the revision of School Board Policy 06-33, administrative leave, suspension and dismissal of employees, presented by Dr. Hale. Is there anyone here tonight to address 15.2? Seeing none, I need a motion.
Move it.
Motion moved by
Second.
Dr. White. I need a second.
Second.
Second by Mr. Bryant. Any discussion? Seeing none, I need a vote. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Any nays? Okay, passes 5-0. Thank you. 15.3, public hearing for revision of School Board Policy 0809, duties, ethics, professional conduct, presented by Dr. Hale. Is anyone in the audience tonight to address 15.3? Seeing none, I need a motion, please.
So moved.
Moved by Mr. Heinley, and a second.
Second.
Second by Mr. Destin. Any discussion? Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Passes 5-0. All right, 15.4, public hearing for revision of school board policies in Chapter 5, Student Education Records, presented by Mr. John Spolsky. Is anyone here in the audience tonight to address 15.4? Seeing none, I need a motion.
So moved.
Moved by Mr. Bryant, second. Second by Mr. Destin. Any discussion? Okay, let's vote. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Passes.
No.
Okay, all 4 yeas and 1 no. All right, okay. All right, 15.5, public hearing for adoption of a new job description for Associate Director Curriculum, presented by Dr. Hale. Is there anyone here to address this item tonight? Seeing none, I need a motion, please.
So moved.
Moved by Mr. Destin. I need a second.
Second.
Second by Dr. White. Any discussion? Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, 5-0. 15.6, public hearing for the adoption of a new job description for Director 1, Human Resources, presented by Dr. Hale. Is there anyone here this evening to address 15.6? Seeing none, I need a motion.
So moved.
Okay, moved by Mr. Bryant. Need a second?
Second.
Second by Dr. White. Any discussion? Okay, let's vote. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, passes 5-0. All right, that ends the public hearing. Let's go back up to our recognitions. All right, and we're continuing to recognize in our arts with some other band information, right? This is great. So, Mr. Chambers?
Absolutely, thank you. So we have 5 of our high schools that are represented, but before we go into this, I'd like Mr. Wooten to come forward. As this board knows, Mr. Wooten is our band liaison, and I'd like for him to give a description of the MPAs and the importance and significance of that.
Thank you. Number of years ago, the Florida Bandmasters Association converted what used to be called Band Festival, back when I was doing it, and they decided that it needed something that centered a little bit more around the educational value of requiring that from our bands. So they changed the title of it to Music Performance Assessment, and then they just put what part of music that was being assessed in front of it. So what we're here tonight to do is to celebrate something that happened this year that I think is unique in the fall. We had our marching music performance assessment. It was held at Fort Walton Beach. It encompasses 3 counties: Escambia County, Santa Rosa County, Okaloosa County. And out of all 3 of the counties, there was only 1 county that had every band make straight superiors, and that's no surprise, Okaloosa County. It's happened a lot of times, a bunch of times over the years, a bunch of times just in the years that I've been a part of this county. And it happened this time, and being in this new role, I thought, we ought to say something about that. So I approached Mr. Chambers, and he, of course, as you know, would jump right on that. And so that's what we're here to do. It is a huge thing, and I'm not sure there's any other county in the state where this happened. In fact, I'm pretty sure that it didn't in any other county. So, yeah, all of the programs, no matter the size, no matter the approach to the activity, all of them were rated as superior by a slate of adjudicators that are approved by the state, and we're all required to go to that if we want our kids to be able to do all state bands and things of that nature. Then we have to go and put it out there and be seen and judged. So your programs, the programs that you continue to support and that you have made generational contributions to in the last 10 years are making a huge difference. And like you said, the standard remains. No matter who's in the job, the standard remains. And so we thank you for that. Is that what you wanted?
Absolutely. Mr. Wooten, don't go away.
Don't go away.
And as I call your name, I want you to come forward, and then we're also going to say a few things as well. So first of all, from Baker School, Mr. Stuart Campbell, if you come forward, and our drum majors come on as well. And I think this is so special that our drum majors are also here this evening. And then from Choctawhatchee High School, Mr. Tony Denora.
I think they have a representative tonight because they had their concert tonight.
And and you're still here. I appreciate that. Crestview High School, Mr. Jody Dunn. For Walton Beach High School, Mr. Derek Fields. And Niceville High School, Mr. Matt Tenore. And as they're coming up, and you already heard the superlatives, and the thing that I would like to say to each of you is absolutely thank you. And to our band directors, you know, something like this doesn't happen on the day of MPAs. This is what happens over establishing a program. It's what happens over the summer. And those who drive by schools during the summer, you see all that's occurring each and every night. And those who live close hear the lovely sound of the music as well. But again, it's about the hard work. It's about the hours. It's about, even at times, I'm sure there's some disagreements amongst the band students, but yet you pull together and put in all the time necessary to achieve this type of feat. And when you hear, to each of you band directors and your band assistants, and to each of the drum majors here and those who are not here with you, your band, and to hear that one county in the state of Florida had every high school with superior ratings, I sure hope that that's something that you take as a source of pride, but also a source to keep fighting even harder for what you do. Because this is one thing which is absolutely awesome, but it's the lessons to the students. It's the lessons that you learn in band that's going to help you be successful in life. So just could not be more proud. And while you're here, I know that we probably have some board members who would like to say something as well.
Absolutely. So, you know, I consider what you do in your program is like being bilingual. I mean, what you learn, I mean, it's like learning a language. You get the language of music. I mean, it's impressive. It's great for your overall growth, and it's amazing. And the numbers that are involved are huge. Because when I first got in, I was told about the band mafia, and they're out there. But if you look at the numbers, it really is a huge part of going to schools in Okaloosa County. And we're here to support that. Thank you very much, and congratulations.
Well, I'll echo your statements. There is no doubt that there is a correlation between the arts and high academic performance. There's no doubt that we have, you guys have a correlation between higher scores in math. I will tell you, as an employer of brand new, green 15-year-old students, I prefer to hire folks that tell me they also happen to be in the band, because if you can hold that much choreography in your head, play an instrument, not crash into each other, I can probably say that you won't have much trouble if I train you on how to scoop ice cream. I can't tell you how proud I am to be a part of a school district that has a superlative of being the only county in the state of Florida to get the straight superlatives. I mean, that is remarkable. It really, really is. And it doesn't happen by accident. It's months and months of getting to that point. So beyond proud of all of you. Keep up the great work. I will support you guys any way I can.
Mr. Bryant?
Thank you, Ms. Finchuk. Just to kind of echo what's already been said, I will tell you I have a couple of, one regret in life in my education track, and that was I never learned an instrument. Not that it's too late. I just wish I would have taken that up in high school. And I say that because there's a couple of things in this world that bring us together as humans. One would be food. Let's agree. I think we all like to break bread every once in a while with our friends, but also music. Music brings us together in a way that just brings out the spirit of what's good in our world. And you've accomplished that. You're going to have that for the rest of your life. You'll never let that go. And I think that's a testament to what really music is all about. It's a lifelong gift that you're going to have, and you're going to be able to, you band majors here. There's a couple that were at Crestview High School, one in Niceville that were students, and now they're teaching. Hopefully you'll be able to bring that and be teachers as well. So music is a lifelong gift. Cherish it and pass it on. So congratulations.
Dr. White?
Yeah, and I'll say basically the same thing. We appreciate all of you so much for the gift of music that you're giving our students. As Mr. Bryant said, you know better than I, it's a lifetime gift. Our son was a member of the band, and he still plays today. And I just can't thank you enough for that gift of music. I myself, like Mr. Bryant, never really learned an instrument, although I am the oldest, longest guitar beginner in the world. But thank you so much for all that you've done for our kids and for this school system. And I mean, I can't say it enough. I mean it. I really mean it. Thank you.
And I just want to say how much I appreciate, you know, I was thinking, I hope you realize that in most everything, the band adds to it, especially in the high school setting. I mean, you talk about different events and you hear everybody go, is the band going to be there? Is the band going to play? Okay, when's the band coming in? When's it, you know, think about it. Can you imagine high school without a band? It just wouldn't happen. I mean, that's Americana right there. And so you know, you add to whatever the event is. People are excited when they see you, when they hear you, those first notes, they go, is that the band? Yeah, the band's coming, the marching in, whatever. And then, of course, in your concerts, too. So also, I want to thank you because I see you in your uniforms for your school. But remember, when you're walking out there or whenever you're in that uniform, and we're so excited about this, you're also representing all of Okaloosa County because people know where you're from. And I want to personally thank you, particularly all you students, for the class and the expertise and the way you conduct yourself as a reflection on the Okaloosa County School District. I appreciate that.
Madam Chair, can I add something else real quick?
Certainly.
So, as most of y'all know, I'm a big Georgia Bulldog fan.
So what, right?
If you heard Coach Kirby Smart after they won the SEC championship the other day, what was the first thing he recognized? The band. That's how important the band is to any function that we do in life. So, again, congratulations to y'all. But I had to get the Bulldog plug in there.
That's really my
And thank you, Board. And I'm a Florida State Seminole fan, and they too appreciate their band. So, and the last thing I'd say before we give some plaques to each of you, I do want to say, so right here is an example of the excellent high school programs built on our excellent elementary programs and built on our middle school bands that send you all amazing students. Just want to say thankful for that. And to Mr. Bryant's point with music, I too am an accomplished musician on the recorder. Once a year, silent night that my mom carries me through. So we have some plaques for you all, and we're going to take a picture.
Yeah. All right, we're going to take a picture, and if the administrators from these schools would also come forward, I appreciate it.
All right, we're going to need to get everybody between the podiums. Might have to create 2 levels here. So you guys can get to the side. Yeah, come up away from the desk a little bit. DJ, you got to get you in the spot.
All right, as we continue with our agenda, we move on to Section 4, Administrative Personnel Appointments. 4.1 is the appointment of Assistant Principal 2, 10-month for Ruckle Middle School. Mr. Chambers? Okay.
It might be the first time we've heard that on the front side, so that's good. But I appreciate the energy, that's good. So I bring before you Mr. Damian Sotelo. Mr. Sotelo was born and raised in Midland, Texas, and served 20 years in the United States Air Force, completing 8 deployments and holding key leadership and instructional roles. His career included serving as an adjunct instructor for Central Texas College in Iraq, and Airman Leadership School instructor at Eglin Air Force Base, where he was named the 2010 Professional Military Instructor of the Year, and the Senior Enlisted Leader for the Power Production Flight at Kadena Air Force Base in Japan. After retiring from the Air Force, Mr. Sotelo transitioned to education, bringing strong leadership and classroom experience to our school district. He has taught in diverse settings across the district, including a myriad of positions with DJJ, Bruner, Ruckle, and a number of other schools, where he's currently the dean at Niceville High School. Mr. Sotelo holds a bachelor's degree in business administration from Trident University and a master's degree in educational leadership from the University of West Florida. Mr. Sotelo has been married to his wife, Robbie, for 24 years. A retired Air Force veteran and a Niceville High School graduate, she now works as an analyst in our ESE department. Together they have 2 adult children, Bianca and Pedro, both graduates of Niceville High School. And I bring to you Mr. Sotelo.
Okay, board members, we have a recommendation. So I'll need a motion, please.
So moved.
Okay, motion by Mr. Heinley. I need a second.
Second.
Second by Mr. Bryant. All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, 5-0 approved. All right, we'll have our appointee come forward, please.
Good evening, members of the board, Superintendent Chambers, colleagues, family, and friends. I am truly honored and humbled to accept this assistant principal position at Ruckle Middle School. I would like to sincerely thank Superintendent Chambers for the recommendation and the Okaloosa County Board members for your confirmation. I want to extend my heartfelt appreciation to Mr. Morello, whose mentorship and support have shaped me as an educator and leader. To Mr. Janazel and the Ruckle staff, I am so excited to come back to my home and look forward to working together again as we continue to uphold the standard of excellence that defines not only Ruckle, but our outstanding school district. To my Niceville family, Amy Pearson, Rebecca Childress, Craig Miller, Corinne Sims, thank you for your collaboration, encouragement, and friendship. I cannot ask for better examples to learn the roles and responsibilities of being a school administrator. To my Bruner family, Ms. Graham Williams, Jennifer Allison, Angelica Jackson, and Rebecca Wessels, I will always be grateful for the time we spent in my formative years in education. I want to add a quick thank you to Coach Adrian Robinson, my brother-in-law. He was truly instrumental in helping me establish the Ruckle football flag program and providing an outstanding example of what it truly means to be a coach. To the Niceville football staff, you will always be my brothers. Those long hours spent turning young men to formidable teams has given me a firm understanding that I will never lose. All of you have strengthened my leadership and reaffirmed my belief that when we work together with purpose and compassion, we can change lives. And finally, to my family, my wife Robbie, thank you for unwavering encouragement, your patience, and your strength. You have stood by me through military service, career transitions, and long hours that come with serving and education. I could not do any of this without you. To my mom and dad, Pete and Rose Sotelo, my mother-in-law, Dorothy Robinson, my children, Bianca and Pedro, my son-in-law, Will, and my grandchildren, James and Annika. Thank you for your love and pride in the work I do. Your support inspires me every day. Thank you all, and God bless.
All right, Ruckle folks. Anybody else who's here? gotta see faces, Carmen, I can't see that.
I got a gingerbread shirt on, I'm kind of married now.
Erica, face your face. There you go, all right.
Okay, can everybody see the camera? Board members, did y'all want to stand up at the back? Okay, I just want to make sure that y'all were ready. There you go, okay, ready? I'm going to take a couple, so just keep smiling. Yep, okay, right there. Awesome, thank you.
All right, moving on to our next appointment, 4.2. Sorry. Appointment 4.2, appointment of principal at Northwood Elementary School. Mr. Chambers?
Thank you, Madam Chair and School Board. I bring before you Miss Amy Lewis. Miss Lewis was born and raised in Indiana and began her professional journey at Indiana University, where she earned a bachelor's degree in elementary education. She continued her educational journey by completing a master's degree in educational leadership from the University of West Florida. Ms. Lewis taught for 2 years in Indiana before joining Northwood Elementary School in 2012. Over the course of the 12 years as a classroom teacher, she established herself as an exemplary educator known for high expectations, care in relationships, and a focus on academic growth. She went on to serve as Northwood's dean for 2 years and then as assistant principal at Northwood Elementary, where her leadership will continue to positively impact students, staff, and families. Mrs. Lewis and her husband Travis have been happily married for 19 years and are proud parents of 2 wonderful children, Braden, an Okaloosa County graduate, and Adeline, a senior at Crestview High School. Ms. Lewis.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Chambers. All right, board members, I need a motion.
So moved.
Okay, motion by Mr. Bryan, a second.
Second.
Second by Mr. Destin. All in favor? Aye. Passes 5-0. Congratulations, Ms. Lewis.
Thank you, Superintendent Chambers and members of the school board. I promise to lead Northwood with integrity, to stand beside and uplift our teachers, and to ensure every student grows, succeeds, and feels like they belong. I am committed to building a school community where relationships come first, where every voice is valued, and where our shared goals guide meaningful progress. I would like to thank my family because I would not be standing here today without their constant love and support. They have encouraged me, believed in me, and stood by me every step of the way, and I am truly grateful. I also owe a profound and special thank you to an extraordinary mentor, a leader who has guided me, pushed me, and helped shape the person and educator standing before you today. Dr. Donna, I want to thank you and know that I will take care of Northwood with the same devotion you have modeled for me. As you continue your journey at Pineview, I promise to protect, nurture, and grow the school you've poured so much into. And to my Northwood family, I am beyond excited. It is an honor to step into this role, and I am ready to lead with heart, courage, and deep commitment. Together, we will continue building the exceptional school our children deserve. Thank you.
All right, Northwood supporters, let's go. All right, you're gonna have to really work hard to get it.
There you go.
All right, y'all gonna have to make rows. All right, so now we got all things to do. We'll have you on this side.
That's right, Peter, off your table. Need some people on the back row to come over here. And balance it out. Not everyone.
You can't see me, I can't see you.
Looking good. Get your face in a window, everybody.
There you go. Quite that far. I'll tell you when. All right, again, I'm gonna take a bunch, so everybody just keep smiling. Okay, here we go. Perfect, thank you.
Okay, moving along to 4.3, appointment of Program Director for Human Resources. Mr. Chambers?
Thank you, Madam Chair and School Board. I bring before you Ms. Courtney Huffstetler. Ms. Huffstetler has been a dedicated member of the Okaloosa County School District for 6 years, serving in the Human Resources Department. She brings over 15 years of comprehensive HR experience to the district, demonstrating expertise in employee relations, compliance, and strategic best practices. Her career began in the private sector in Walmart, where she advanced through the roles in management, training managers, and ultimately served as a market human resources manager. These experiences provided a strong foundation in leadership and operational excellence that she continues to apply in her current role. During her time with OCSD, Ms. Huffstetler has been an innovative leader in recruitment, ensuring compliance with Florida statutes and federal regulations, and streamlining electronic hiring processes. That's a lot of fun right there. Her efforts have strengthened the district's ability to provide schools and employees with a safe, efficient, and supportive human resources department. Ms. Huffstetler earned a bachelor's degree in business administration from Jacksonville State University in 2005 and achieved her professional in human resources, which is a PHR, certification in 2011. She remains committed to continuous growth and development within the HR field. And I bring before you Ms. Courtney Huffstetler.
Okay, board members, I need a motion.
So moved.
Okay, motion by Mr. Bryant, a second.
Second.
Okay, so we have a second and a third, really. So that's good. So second by Mr. Heinley. Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
All right. Any opposed? All right, it passes 5-0. Congratulations, Ms. Huffstetler.
First off, I just want to say, board members, thank you so much. I look forward to the opportunity. Mr. Chambers, thank you. Thank you for your leadership and your innovation. You guide the way for us, and I greatly appreciate that. I also want to say a big, big thank you to my HR team. Couldn't do this without you. And also look forward to our new leadership team as well. So, again, I look forward to it. I look forward to providing a positive environment for our employees and ultimately impacting our students, and so that we can continue that A+ school district. So very proud of that. Thank you so much. Dr. Butters tonight.
Let's do it.
Moving along to our final appointment for this evening is 4.4, appointment of Assistant Superintendent, Academic and Student Services. Mr. Chambers.
Thank you, Madam Chair, School Board. I bring before you Dr. Belinda Small. This is a rowdy, crowded group here. The pre-clap, that's good. Dr. Small has dedicated more than 3 decades to the Okaloosa County School District, serving in roles that include language arts teacher, coach, assistant principal at both the elementary and secondary levels, and currently principal of Destin Middle School. Her school assignments have included Richburg, Davidson, Shoal River, and Ruckle Middle Schools, as well as Antioch and Bob Sykes Elementary Schools. She has led Destin Middle as the principal since 2020. Dr. Small began her education career in 1992 after transitioning from business management to education. She holds 5 Florida Teaching and Leadership Certificates and has been honored as Okaloosa County's Beginning Teacher of the Year in 1992 and a District Top 3 Teacher of the Year finalist in 2009 from Antioch Elementary School. Her contributions span curriculum development, district innovation, including being part of the team that pioneered the first electronic gradebook, and support for the establishment of the Okaloosa County Academy Charter School. Her leadership has strengthened district initiatives in mental and behavioral health, military student support, technology integration, and school improvement. At Destin Middle School, she helped expand one-on-one technology access, enhance learning spaces, and support gains in academic acceleration and school culture through collaborative teamwork. Dr. Small earned her doctorate in curriculum and instruction with an emphasis in instructional technology from the University of West Florida, where she also served as an adjunct instructor. She has presented nationally and internationally on curriculum and instructional practice, and I think one year you went to Korea. Grounded in collaboration and shared leadership, Dr. Small brings a deep understanding of the district's culture and a strong commitment to student-centered planning. She is supported by her husband, a fellow career educator and coach, and their daughters, Randy and Georgia, both graduates of the Okaloosa County Schools, who are also some pretty incredible volleyball players as well. She remains grateful to her family, parents, mentors, and friends for their encouragement throughout her journey. And I just want to say really quickly before we do this, I just thank each and every one of you for remaining here during this time to honor everybody. That says a lot about this group, and just appreciate that. And with that, Dr. Belinda Small.
Okay. Board members, I need a motion, please.
I would be honored to make that motion.
Okay. Mr. Bryant, I need a second.
Second.
Second by Mr. Destin. All in favor?
Aye.
5-0. Congratulations, Dr. Small.
Good evening. Thank you, Board, Mr. Chambers, for your trust. This is very humbling, but it is also at the same time very energizing to me. I am committed to leading with integrity, transparency, and a spirit of partnership among people in this room, the people that couldn't be here today. I believe in working together at all times and finding multiple perspectives for great solutions. My fellow assistant superintendents, I am excited, and our incredible directors and program directors, thank you for the collaboration and guidance and encouragement that you've shown me throughout my journey as an educator. I look forward to working closely with all of you as one team to remove barriers and elevate instruction and ensure that students receive the support that they deserve. To my assistant principals, Carl and Gary, of my other principals, fellow principals and mentors and colleagues across campuses, and my Marlin family and my friends, you have shaped me, all of you, You've challenged me and supported me and modeled what it meant to lead with purpose. And the lessons you taught, whether it was in the hallway, in passing conversation, or the very tough decisions that we sometimes have to make, all of that brought me to this moment. And I'm very grateful. I have huge shoes to fill, Sheila Lightborn. My family respects you over time, and I respect you, and I am really looking forward to learning deeply with you and diving in. To my husband, very devoted Chris, and I really appreciate the very expensive amount of time and investment that you put into me. And Randy and Georgia, you three have anchored me through very long nights and very, very early mornings. Thank you for your endless patience and really the belief in the calling. Thank you. And I also would like to thank Bill and Linda Rusak, my mom and dad, and my sister Bridget, who without fail rally me and restore me. I'm so grateful. My commitment moving forward is simple, just to listen deeply, to collaborate authentically, and to champion the success of every student and every educator in this fine school district. We're going to continue to build systems and nurture strong instruction so that all children feel valued, capable of achieving their dreams like I feel right now. And you all believing in me, I just want to pass that on to all kids so that they have hope and can believe in their dreams. I'm excited about the work ahead alongside everyone, and together we can continue to write the narrative for Okaloosa County. I have the highest hopes for our students in our community. Thank you for this tremendous opportunity. I'm ready to get to work. Let's go. Thank you.
That's some folks you want to come?
Yeah.
Can I move this?
All right, we gotta work hard to get between the podiums, everybody.
Between the podiums, I'm coming back.
Or between the podiums?
Between the podium.
We gotta be able to see, we can't see Miss Perry, we can't see Miss Sotelo.
We might need to make a row up front with some of our shorter people, if you would, come forward.
Yeah, Lisa, we're talking to you. Guys, let's go, we gotta get this picture going, let's go, get ready to be seen. We're good. There you go. Yeah, cheerleaders.
Yeah, there's still a couple of y'all who are not seeing this.
All right, that's good, we're gonna take it.
Okay, here we go, ready? Everybody just keep smiling. We'll try to reach way up high. One more. Oop, there it is. Get y'all in the frame. That works. Okay.
All right, at this time, we're going to take a recess, and you've been a great audience. If you want to stay, fine, but it won't hurt our feelings if you exit and go to dinner. Recess. Convene our regular meeting, please. All right. Great appointments. Okay, we're on number 5, public comment. These are on agenda items only, the blue card. 5.1, members of the public desiring to address the school board regarding agenda items only. Do we have any cards tonight? Okay, seeing none, we can move on. 6, committee and staff reports. We went over that today in the workshop. 6.1 was in-county travel, and 6.2 is out-of-county travel. All right, so let's move to 7, which is the consent agenda. 7.1, I need an approval of the consent agenda.
So moved.
Okay. Okay, moved by Mr. Heinley, second by Mr. Destin. All right, and so any comments? Okay, let's vote. All in favor? Aye. Okay, passes 5-0. All right, moving on down. Okay. To Section 8, Superintendent's Human Resources. 8.1 is for information only. We did employees on administrative leave, looked at that in the workshop. 8.2, for information only, deferred retirement option program. We looked at that in the workshop. 8.3, out of field report for the 2025-2026 school year, presented by Mr. Ron. We need action on this, so I need a motion.
So moved.
Okay, moved by Mr. Bryant, second. Second by Mr. Destin. Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, passes 5-0. Okay, 8.5, personnel recommendations presented by Dr. Hale. I need a motion.
So moved.
Moved by Mr. Bryant.
Point of order, are we doing 8.4 or 8.5?
Oh, 8.
I'm sorry, did I miss one?
Yes.
I apologize. Go back to 8.4, employment separations, presented by Dr. Hale. I need a motion.
Move it.
Second.
Okay, by Dr. White, second by Mr. Bryant. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, approved 5-0. Now back to 8.5, personnel recommendations by Dr. Hale. I need a motion.
So I think I had the motion already.
Okay, so Mr. Bryant, and a second by,
Second.
okay, second by Mr. Heinley. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, passes 5-0. 8.6, employee transfers presented by Dr. Hale. Need a motion?
Move it.
Okay, okay, motion by Dr. White and a second by Mr. Destin. All in favor?
Aye.
Passes 5.0. 8.7, employee suspension presented by Dr. Hale.
Move it.
Second.
Okay, Dr. White made the motion, second by Mr. Bryant. All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye, okay, passes 5-0. 8.8, leave without pay, need a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Okay, so moved by Mr. Heinley, second by Mr. Bryant. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, 5-0 passed. 8.9, reinstatement reimbursement of sick leave due to line of duty illness, injury, medical examination presented by Dr. Hale. Need a motion?
So moved.
Moved by Mr. Bryant, second. Second by Dr. White. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, 5.0. 8.10, superintendent's department restructure presented by Ms. Perry. Need a motion?
So moved.
Second.
By Mr. Bryant, second by Mr. Heinley. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, 5.0 passed, all right? Nothing on the discussion agenda. We move down to 10, construction program owners representatives business. You gave us a packet, so I'm assuming, Mr. Heinley, you're going to be going over that on 10.1, the program status report.
Yes, I'm gonna try to make this fast. I'm trying to get to the Niceville High School course thing tonight. Task order number 12, district-wide sales tax construction projects. Let's see, we're ahead of schedule on the right. Everything else is going along good. You know, the Edwin's Cafeteria and Media is done, basically. And the Ruckel and Plu is in process right now. So everything's going good on those. Let's see, I'm gonna skip through the hot ones here. We're gonna go down to task order number 22, time and materials, district-wide ADA sidewalks and parking lot striping. That's 1.5 money. Basically, it's that Fort Walton ADA lift, and they're 95% finished. It'll be finished by Christmas. So that's going well. Task order number 23, time and materials, high school auditorium. No, that one has no movement on it. Task number 24 is one. This building that we're working on, we're in phase 3, phase 3B, which should be done. It's the old section we used to come in January 26th, so we're almost finished with that. There's some roof work to be done on this building, but that's going to be under task number 32. So I'll talk about that. Yell if you have any questions. Task order number 27, Bruner Middle School chilled water pipe. So that's 10.2 that it's ahead of the GMP. I told you for timing, but that is design and budget update, so expect the GMP next January 26th, but we need to proceed with that right now for timing to get it in the queue for ordering. Let's see, let's go all the way down to task order number 32. That's the roof. And the roof is on the old section. The phase 3 is where the old Eckards was. There's like curving on there. They're about to do that because the rain in the last few days showed that was a necessity to get it going. Okay, task order number 34, sales tax projects at Meigs Middle School and Destin Middle School. Okay, the Meigs framing is complete, so we're doing good there, and they'll be working on the roof over there that was put in for the new flooring for the gym. That was very apparent. Big one, task order number 35, Pineview School, Destin, and Baker. All right, so everything's going great, gangbuster. Pineview is almost finished with the roof. They're almost roofed in on everything. So they'll start to be able to accelerate that once they get everything dried in for that.
They had some rain this week, so that probably slowed them up.
Yeah, all the projects had a long, hard time last week and a half. Let's see, so it's going good. They're doing their taps and their easements and all that across there for water and effluent and everything, so they're charging hard. Destin is going really well. They had their what did they call it? The topping off ceremony. So that's all complete. So they're doing very well as well. And then Baker is almost finished, almost complete. Furniture, they want to hand over Baker before the next semester starts. So that's awesome. Wait, ahead of schedule. So
You're saying they're going to sign off on it before the holiday?
Before the school starts, I think is what the plan is.
Okay.
I think they're going to hand it over before the school starts. So over the holidays.
Yeah, so yeah.
Yeah, okay. Let's see. Do task order number 38. Fine and Performing Arts Facility, Nice High School sales tax, Crestview capital money, 1.5 money. Hope to be done with Crestview in February and Niceville in March. And so we'll see how that goes. And when Crestview's done, they'll then start on phase 2 of the parking lot that they had started earlier. And that's the next one, task order number 32. So phase 2 will be done as soon as the band room's done, and then we'll go into phase 3, which is the final phase for the parking. And that GMP should be expected to the board in the spring 26, and start and finish it next summer.
Mr. Heinley, I do have a question regarding phase 3. So we're going to go ahead and start earlier than we anticipated. Is that the back side also? Now, I know up in the front there was the construction that's still just that little bit, but
There is, so where we stopped in the back by the multi-purpose room.
yes, sir.
We would go north and then around the bus ramp to the front of the school.
Okay.
There are some sections that are in decent shape, so we had the civil engineer out there last week, and we'll look at each portion, whether it just needs an overlay or coating or ripped up and redone. So we're evaluating all that area from where we stopped all the way back to the front of the school, on the north side of the school.
The reason why when you said that, I was under the impression that we were going to wait till the summer. But if we're going to start sooner, then.
Well,
No.
construction will start in summer.
Yeah, because that's the bus ramp, we have to wait.
Okay, that's what I thought.
But the GMP will come to us prior to that.
Okay.
So they'll be ready to tee off.
Thank you, Mr. Meyer. Thank you, Mr. Heinley.
OTC, they started today on making that parking lot. You know, we're going to prorate that with the health insurance. They're going to share the
Are you
parking
talking about for
lot.
the clinic?
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay.
The building's supposed to show up middle of January, and they're supposed to start not long after. It's going to be pop, 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 but that's coming along. Let's see, let's jump down to task order number 44, priority roofing projects. Edwards and Elliott Point, they're punch listing, they're finished. Niceville High School, the band room, they identified some leaks, and they're going to attack that. They're going to do that on MLK holiday, which February, middle of February, something like that. Task order number 46, the STEM Academy. GMP will be to us February, March 26, and that's going to be attacked on summer of 26 as a suspense date. That is my summary. Any questions, board members?
Wow, lots going on.
A lot going on.
Anybody
They're doing a great job.
Anybody got, yeah. So didn't we say something about a percentage that we have pretty much complete? When did, I heard around
70%.
70%? Okay. So we're really coming along. That's great. All right.
And the list keeps growing.
I know. Yeah, it's good. Okay. All right, moving on to 10.2. Funding and owner direct purchase, ODP, new chiller at Brenner Middle School for task order number 27, presented by Dr. Smith. And he gave us a little explanation this morning because the chiller has to do with the heat in the air, and we've got to have that. So I need a motion.
So moved.
Okay, motion by Mr. Destin, second by Mr. Bryant. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, passes 5-0. All right, going down to 11. Mr. Attorney, any business?
No report tonight.
Great, okay. 12 goes to superintendent's business. 12.1, do you have anything for us tonight, Mr. Chambers?
I think we shared a wealth of information this morning and nothing further this evening.
Okay, great. All right, so we'll move down to 13, board members' announcements. Let's go through. Let's start this time with Dr. White.
Thank you, Ms. Evanchik. And I had some remarks today regarding some great successes in our schools. And I'd just like to say that I hope everyone has a great Merry holiday and Merry Christmas to everyone.
Thank you. All right, Mr. Bryant.
Yes, so I held off my announcements from this morning because it was a longer than anticipated workshop, but that's great. We got a lot of great information, but I do want to recognize a couple of student athletes. So at Crestview High School, as you know, we haven't had swimming there very long, for about 4 years now. And we actually crowned our first state champion in swimming. And I understand he's going to be coming before a board meeting soon, so that's awesome. His name is Donovan Morales, who won the 50 meter swimmer down there in the 150-yard? 50 yards? Yes.
Yep.
Okay. So congratulations to him at Crestview High School. And then up in Laurel Hill, one of our girls basketball stars, Ayana Dixon, scored her 1,000th point on December 2nd. And that's an extraordinary feat in high school basketball. So I will just tell you, she's not only an exceptional athlete, she's an exceptional student too. And she actually does have some college offers going out there for her. So she's definitely going to capitalize on her basketball skills there. And then also I do have one item to request information. And Mr. Chambers, I know we kind of talked about this a little bit after the workshop. So my request is, and it doesn't have to be next board meeting or even the next couple board meetings, but as some of you all know, we had our FSBA conference this past week, and it was it was all about AI. The whole conference was pretty much about AI and how AI is going to affect education, in not only in the classroom, but also in the scope of just everything we do within the education realm. Also, a couple weeks ago, I went to a conference in New Orleans with Governor Jeb Bush's Excel and Ed, and that conference was all about AI also. So I just asked that, Mr. Chambers, I know you said that we are using AI in a lot of capacities within the school district, but if we could, let's in the future, let's have a presentation on how AI is affecting us in the school district, but also how AI is used as a tool, but how it's also how fast it's moving, I know. So that's why, you know, it's important that we have a plan in place. But I think it would be good for the public to know just kind of how AI is affecting us here in Okaloosa County. So that would be my request.
Okay, very good. Thank you. All right. Mr. Destin?
I just have two quick superlatives. The theater department over at Fort Walton Beach High School literally swept the regional competition this past weekend, and will be the one school from our area bringing a one-act to state. They really did well. I know we've spent some time talking about the arts, and a lot of times that ends up being music, but we're doing really great things in theater as well. And then I wanted to just brag on Principal Lindsay Smith a little bit. She's the recipient of the Challenger Learning Center Award 2025 FASA Bill Montford Administrator of the Year Award for Florida. And there's going to be a celebration event tomorrow night in Tallahassee that she's going to be attending. It's just top to bottom. We've got really great people in this school district doing great things. And I just wanted to brag on Lindsay for a minute. Everybody knows Lindsay pretty well, and is probably not surprised that she received that award. Other than that, everybody, this has been the greatest year I've had in a really, really long time. A testament to all of you and how much I've enjoyed serving with all of you. And we will get back together in the new year, and we'll hit the ground running.
That's great. Thank you. And Mr. Heinlein?
I have no more superlatives.
You're out of superlative?
I know. That's all. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Okay. All right, and I just have a couple of things. First of all, we've talked about the school district will release early, correct, Mr. Chambers, come the 19th. And that schedule is on our website, as well as each of the schools has that on there. It's been put out on social media, so there's a schedule there. And then school will come back in for students on January 7th. And for us, our next board meeting will be on January 12th. And so we'll, a good little break there. I would like to talk about the Teacher of the Year finalists. Can we go ahead and, can we say that? Can we? I don't know.
We could, but we might put a pin in it so they have that right in front of me.
I just meant naming, just giving the names. Is that okay, or do you want to hold for something on that? I don't want to get.
I think you should
Okay,
hold.
Sorry, I'll take that back. Okay. Anyway, I want to wish all of you a wonderful holiday, a Merry Christmas, and a safe for everybody. And it has been a great year, 25, and we've got a lot of great things to look forward to in 26. That just sounds weird, doesn't it, 26? But all right, anybody else, senior staff, you have anything you would like to add this evening before we adjourn? Anybody else?
That's item 14, Madam Chairman.
I'm sorry, thank you. Go back, yes, I apologize. 14 is public comment. This is the yellow card. Members of the public desiring to address the school board with general comments. Do we have any yellow cards? Okay, all right, now, seeing none,
So I
yes,
do have one comment. So I did hear you mention about our next board meeting in January.
yes.
I think that one will be at 5 o'clock. I did hear that, so that
I didn't say that, but you're right. We're going to move that back to 5 o'clock. We voted on that recently. So 5 o'clock on January 12th. All right, otherwise, happy holidays, and we are adjourned.
Right.
Good job, Adam.
I think I can make it.
Made it.
You got time. You got plenty of time. You got